Today on an all-new Dr. Phil. She claims her mother-in-law...
You were trying to run her off. You've got no trespassing signs.
She got a restraining order against me. After she took one out against me.
...is really a monster-in-law.
Weren't you all chasing each other around the truck? Didn't you clothesline her?
No.
So you happened to have your arm out and she ran into it.
I did.
Whose side will he take?
Where would you like your chair?
Can I sit next to you?
Hell no. Let's do it.
Have a good show, everybody. Here we go.
This is a safe place to talk about hard things.
Stand by. We'll count you down.
Today is going to be a changing day in your life.
5, 4.
I am not giving up on you. We know 16 years ago, Greg and Amanda secretly married during college. Now, Greg's mother, Kathy, says when she found out, she showed her support by buying the newlyweds a plot of land adjacent to her home so they could build a house of their own. Pretty nice, right? Well, Amanda claims her mother-in-law may initially have come across as elderly and sweet, but over the years has turned into a monster-in-law who is a lying, vindictive, manipulative snake. Sweet. But Kathy claims Amanda has anger problems, has threatened to set her house on fire with her in it, punched Kathy in the side of her head 5 times before taking out a restraining order against her. She wants Amanda out of her son's life for good. Now, the two women haven't spoken in over a year, till today. And in the midst of all of this madness, Greg and Amanda divorced, but with benefits, as they were still secretly seeing each other until 2 weeks ago when they broke up again. You got a dance card for all this? Amanda says she now has an ultimatum for her husband turned ex-husband turned boyfriend turned ex-boyfriend. Greg, choose between me, your mom. You got to pick one. Take a look.
Greg and I were married 15 years ago, and we were divorced 2 years ago. I want to remarry my ex-husband, Greg, but my mother-in-law, who is also my neighbor, has made my life a living hell.
There's my house. There's my mother-in-law's house.
Kathy acts like a monster-in-law. Kathy comes across as a nice old lady, but she definitely isn't. She has thrown dog poop on my yard.
That is where my children witnessed her come over and throw dog poop.
She's put up no trespassing signs. She treats me like I'm a criminal and not her daughter-in-law. She's a control freak. She is just set on ruining my relationship with Greg. Greg and I got back together 2 months ago. He came home and wanted to give it 100%. Kathy does not want us together. Kathy is pissed that she footed the bill for his divorce, paid $40,000, and we're now back together. I haven't had a civil conversation with my mother-in-law in over 1.5 years. Kathy has scared me to death multiple times by taking my children without my permission. She tells my children that your mother is a lying little bitch that cannot be trusted. Kathy's a snake in the grass. To everyone else, she's so kind and helpful. But behind closed doors, she's so mean and vindictive. Kathy and I got in a physical altercation when she tried to keep my children from me. Greg and I were arguing, and Kathy jumps right in the middle and tries to break it up. Kept putting her forearm up to block me, and her forearm slipped off my chest and hit me in the mouth. I punched her in the face several times. Greg and I are trying to build a life together again. Kathy just doesn't want that to happen. It's infuriating.
Okay, now, tell me what you hope happens today.
Greg can be told how to put his mother in her place, to respect me as the mother of my children, to respect us as parents, to stop meddling, respect boundaries.
Let's be realistic here, okay? You really think that the solution to this is that Greg is going to put his mother in her place? I mean, I know that'd be great. I know that's your home run. That'd be like, oh, hey, Dr. Phil, you nailed it, buddy. But, I mean, do you really think that's going to happen?
I think it should. I mean, I don't think that my mother-in-law should take control of my children and just take them and do whatever she wants.
You accused her of kidnapping when she did that.
I said yes. I said it was kidnapping.
Okay, let's take a look at the definition of kidnapping. To restrain a person with intent to prevent his liberation by either A, secreting or holding him in a place where he is not likely to be found, or B, using or threatening to use deadly physical force. Now that's kidnapping.
Okay, so not to that extent.
Okay, but that's my point. There's all this fiery rhetoric going on here that's explosive. I mean, this is a kidnapping, abduction in New York State, Part 135.00. Kidnapping, threatening to use deadly force, holding him in a place where they're not likely to be found. That's the language you're using. Are we using fiery, explosive rhetoric here?
Kidnapping may not be the correct word now that it's put out like that, but for someone to take my child from my home without notifying either parent,
not saying that's
not okay.
And you say, you describe her as being passive aggressive, lying, sneak, vindictive snake.
Yes.
This is his mother.
Correct.
Okay, but I'm not saying that doesn't feel good to say, and it's not good venting, but this is his mother. Do you really think that he's going to say, okay, well, now, Mom, come on, you are a vindictive snake. Now, come on, you are a vindictive snake, and you are a lying bitch. Now, come on. Are we being realistic? Because I'm just wondering what you really want. Are you wanting to vent and put her in her place, or are you really looking for a solution here?
I'm looking absolutely a solution.
You said Kathy would be happy if you dropped dead tomorrow so she could mother your children.
Absolutely.
The vindictive snake wants you dead.
Yeah, I truly believe that.
Mm-hmm. Did you think about getting married when you were younger?
Yes.
Did you rehearse it in your bedroom?
Absolutely.
When you were dreaming of your marriage scenario, did you, in your dream, which is all kind of fuzzy around the edges and everything, did you envision punching your mother-in-law on the side of the head 5 times?
Not at all.
Punch her in the head 5 times? Punch her in the face?
Nope, that was not part of my dream. Absolutely not.
You made a list of why you think that she's the mother-in-law from hell. I made a list of things that you said. She thinks her son could do better. She didn't invent that.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, nobody's good enough for your kid, right?
Probably, yes.
Okay. She refuses any communication.
Yes.
Doesn't want to talk to you. I mean, you did punch her in the head 5 times. She's called the police for trespassing.
Yes.
She put up trespassing signs and called the police. She throws dog poop in the yard?
Yes. My children witnessed that.
Where does she get it?
From her yard.
Well, she does have a dog. She's not out collecting this in the neighborhood.
No. She gets it from her yard and she walks up and throws it in my yard.
She intervenes in domestic situations. She injects herself in, right?
Yes.
She takes her son's side.
Yes.
Shocking.
Even when she admits that he's wrong.
Yeah. She told you that you look like a witch, just like your mother?
Yes.
She takes your children without permission, and she took them to McDonald's or something?
No, she took them to a diner and then was going to take them to the mall, but I had no knowledge that they were even gone until I came home to an empty house.
Right.
It's happened several times.
And you say she's called you a lying bitch in front of the children?
Yes.
She's put up the no trespassing signs around her house.
Yep.
Clearly aimed at you. I mean, that wasn't...
Well, it was on my side of the field, yeah.
So aimed at your house.
Yes, absolutely.
And you say she teaches your children to disrespect you.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So those are things that are not constructive in your opinion.
Correct.
Okay. Well, Amanda says she hasn't spoken to her mother-in-law, Kathy, in over a year. So you'd think, how can they not get along if they're not even speaking? Well, that's about to change because we're going to bring Kathy out here. And like I've said, no matter how flat you make a pancake, it's got 2 sides. Well, we're going to flip this one over and look at the other side. We'll be right back.
I don't believe Amanda is the right person for my son. Her behavior is so erratic, you don't know what to expect. The last time she was at my house, she threatened to burn my house down while I was sleeping.
And later, Greg, how are you?
Hi, Dr. Phil.
Doing all right?
Nice to meet you.
I kind of have them on opposite sides for obvious reasons. Where would you like your chair?
Tomorrow on an all-new Dr. Phil. A teenage runaway.
I chased her down the road, and she's screaming horrible things.
I will punch you right in front of the cops, I swear.
She has a 35-year-old boyfriend.
I got a call that this man was shooting at her.
I jumped out a window and ran to my neighbor's house.
He shot your 84-year-old neighbor in the leg.
Charged with attempted murder.
Did he attack you?
I'm not going to answer that.
Are you protecting him?
That's tomorrow.
Kathy disregards boundaries. When Greg and I were married, Kathy would just come over to the house and open up my door and just walk in. Sometimes we'd be sleeping and she'd come in and just start talking to us. It kind of creeped me out. When my first son was born, she showed up to the hospital. I did not want her there. Kathy was in the hospital room for my entire delivery. She has made fun of me about the pain I was in and about the fact that I screamed and scared every other woman in the hospital. Making fun of something like this when you got to witness the birth of your first grandchild, that's just not normal.
I'd still be screaming. Amanda says she admits cheating on her husband, Greg, in retaliation for him having an affair with a 19-year-old exotic dancer, which he denies. Now, Greg petitioned for divorce 4 years ago, and it was finalized last year. Now, despite all of this, Amanda says she does want to remarry him. So what's the problem? Well, Amanda says her meddling mother-in-law, snake in the grass, Kathy, is dead set against it. Take a look.
I never imagined that Amanda and Greg would be together and have a long-term relationship. Their relationship is very volatile. Her behavior is so erratic, you don't know what to expect. She has mood swings and anger issues. The last time she was at my house, she threatened to burn my house down while I was sleeping. It was a big scene in front of Greg and his children. I put up a no trespassing sign on my property, but Amanda took it down thinking it was on her property.
That area right there is where the no trespassing signs were repeatedly put up.
My ex-daughter-in-law and I are not on speaking terms at this time. About 3 years ago, Amanda became very irate and threw her phone at my truck, which Greg was driving. She began to chase him around the truck to try and hit him and kick him, so I put my arm out and blocked her from getting to Greg. She was so angry and frustrated, she started punching me in the side of the head. Greg did tackle her down and hauled her till the police came. The next morning, Amanda filed restraining orders against my son and me. I left a message on her answering machine. She called the sheriff's office and told him that I had violated the protective order. I was handcuffed and was arrested. That was probably the most humiliating moment of my life. I do not think that Greg and Amanda should be together. I don't believe Amanda is the right person for my son. I don't know if she ever will be.
Okay, it's good to meet you, and you've been listening to everything backstage, right?
Yep.
Anything you want to comment on that you've heard so far?
I was invited to the birth of my grandson. I did not intrude on that.
Who invited you?
Amanda.
No, I did not. Greg called her from the hospital and said, Amanda's progressing, we'll keep you updated. She just shows up on her way to work. And I told Greg, make her leave.
Well, let's look at some of Amanda's behavior according to Kathy. She says, in December of 2009, Amanda never paid back her portion of a $10,000 loan. August 14, punched Kathy 5 times in the side of her head. May 2016, excluded her from her children's concert.
I was told that I had to leave.
She had a restraining order against me.
Threatened to burn the house down with you in it, and so a restraining order was taken out. You say that she harassed a girl that was a friend of Greg's. June 15 of this year, arrested for stalking. There was a TRO issued about that. September 17, accused you of kidnapping the children.
Yes.
Were you stalking some girl?
I sent her a text message in January told her to stay away from my children. The police came and arrested me 6 months later.
Well, I'm going to quit texting people. That's all you did?
Yeah.
What if your son is in love with the mother of his children?
Then he has to make that decision of what to do with it.
And he has.
But he has told me he's never going to get married again.
Well, what if he's in love with her and really wants to spend the rest of his life with her?
I'm willing to open the door.
But you're trying to run her off right now.
I just don't want her near me.
Well, you don't want her near him either. Come on.
Do I want him with her at this time? No, I don't think it's a good idea. Yeah. I'm not chasing her away. I'm just not. I told him he's an adult. If he believes...
Well, you've got up no trespassing signs.
No, that was months and months and months ago, months and months and months ago.
Well, but we're adding
together.
all this stuff up. You did take out a restraining order against her.
After she took one out against me.
When she punched you in the head, wasn't there a fight going on?
Yes, there was a disagreement.
Like, chasing each other around the truck?
I wasn't. She and Greg were.
And she came running by and didn't you clothesline her?
No, I didn't clothesline her. I had my arm out like that on the truck.
Did she happen to run into your arm?
Probably.
And Dr. Phil, Greg told her several times to go in the house, get out of it. She won't.
He told me to go call 911.
So you didn't clothesline her, but you happened to have your arm out and she ran into it.
I did.
And then she got up and punched you in the head.
She didn't fall down. She just punched me in the head.
Well, so he is here. Greg says that she gave him an ultimatum to choose her or his mother. Well, he's going to be out here in a minute. We'll see what he has to say.
Amanda is incredibly jealous of my mother. Amanda feels that I'm being disloyal to her, and I believe that it's a little crazy. Part of me wants to be with Amanda, and a part of me wants to run for the hills.
And later, what are you so angry about?
I'm angry that she badmouthed me to my children.
That is not true.
You didn't call me a lying little bitch that can't be trusted to my son?
You're just a loser, Paul.
You're the failure of a parent. You're the failure of a parent.
Why are you dating a 14-year-old child? That's a fourth-degree felony.
You have no job. You are living in the car.
I have 2 vehicles.
Does the other one have a windshield?
My stepdad is guilty of molesting me and my sisters.
You know what you did.
I didn't do what you said I did.
Oh, yes, you did.
Your daughter's 14. You say, I'm giving her dope because all kids smoke dope anyway.
You have messed her up.
You just want to turn it into I'm the bad guy.
You are providing your child with alcohol, allowing her to have sex. You are committing a crime.
Plus, a woman he's never met.
My fiance, Kimberly, is a truly awesome woman.
She's currently stuck in Amsterdam.
And she needed money to get home.
An act of betrayal.
You didn't send Kim any money?
No, I didn't.
You scammed me out of $200,000, and if I could find you, I'd kill you.
A shocking revelation.
She's not in Amsterdam. She's here. Come on out.
I call Greg a mama's boy.
My son loves me, but I don't feel like he's a mama's boy.
Since Greg's father died, Greg feels obligated to be there for his mother.
He goes his own way, he does his own thing, but he is there to help me when I need him.
He has allowed my mother-in-law to get involved in our personal business for way too long.
Amanda is envious of the relationship that we have. She knows that whatever happens, Greg loves me. And I don't think she has that certainty with their relationship.
Well, Amanda says her 16-year marriage to Greg, 16 years, ended when he petitioned for divorce, and it was finalized last year. Now, Amanda says she wants to remarry Greg, but she says, monster-in-law Kathy is sabotaging her efforts. Now, Greg admits he's stuck in the middle and not even sure if he wants to reconcile with his angry ex-wife.
My life is a crazy mess right now. I divorced my wife 4 years ago, and now she wants to get remarried. Part of me wants to be with Amanda, and a part of me wants to run for the hills. My mother and Amanda are constantly fighting, and I'm always in the middle. When Amanda and I finally started to patch things up, my mother started to give me the cold shoulder, and we don't spend time together anymore. Amanda is incredibly jealous of my mother. If my mother asks me to come over and spend time with her, I will absolutely do that. Amanda feels that I'm being disloyal to her, and I believe that it's a little crazy.
I'm at the point in my life where I feel like I don't need to have that drama.
Amanda has called me names like ass and Amanda needs to remember that my mother has always helped us. My mother gave us money to buy our first home. He helped get Amanda enrolled in college, and we also lived with her. My mother has treated Amanda very well, and Amanda has not reciprocated. Amanda thrives on the drama, and it has become a vicious cycle. My mother can't stand Amanda because she's very loud and vulgar. My ex-wife blames my mother for everything. There's one thing that Amanda and my mother have in common, and it's a love for Dr. Phil. If there is a way my family can move forward, it's going to be with Dr. Phil's help.
Greg, how are you?
Hello, Phil.
Doing all right?
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you. I kind of have them on opposite sides for obvious reasons. Where would you like your chair?
It doesn't matter to me.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I didn't want to presume.
Can I sit next to you?
Hell no. Just tell me where.
Why don't you put the chair over here?
Okay, it's up. I didn't want to presume.
No, it's fine. Sitting in one position doesn't necessarily mean that much to me.
Why are you two divorced?
There was a long time when we were married that things were not good, and it ultimately, infidelity is what caused me to file for divorce.
Right. And infidelity...
On Amanda's behalf, yes.
She said she did it in retaliation to you being involved with some stripper.
Correct.
True?
Yes.
That's what she says.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's true that you said that.
Yes.
Is it true that you did that?
Emotionally, yes. Physically, no. So was I corresponding, talking to another female? Yes. Did I ever touch her? No.
She sent you nude pictures, though.
So yes, that was definitely a mistake on my behalf.
She sent you some
photos.
Pictures, yeah. Did you send her some?
I don't recall. I mean, this was years ago. I don't remember if I sent her pictures. There was definitely a lot of correspondence going back and forth.
Yeah.
I certainly have never taken nude photos of myself and sent them to anyone, ever.
Okay, well, that's good.
She might have taken pictures of me, but I didn't.
You'd send me some.
Well, that's a different story. So you don't know everything.
I don't know about that.
You two both ran some red lights in that regard.
Absolutely.
And that's why you ultimately filed for divorce?
Yes.
But then you got back together. You started seeing each other again.
A few times.
Yeah, we actually spent the night together the night before we signed our divorce papers. And we're cooking dinner together when the lawyers called us and told us we were officially divorced.
Why were you doing that?
Because I still do love her.
What attracted you to her to begin with?
We've known each other most of our lives. I guess it was the attitude and the sass originally that I was drawn to.
I've always been loud and vulgar, Dr. Phil. This isn't anything new.
That's true. It's just gotten a lot worse.
Yeah. Did she stalk your girlfriends?
He was sleeping with a lot of people. Yeah, I'd get upset. He was playing me.
Did she stalk your girlfriends that you've had?
She has definitely done some things to that effect, yes. I know she was arrested, and I know that it was because of a stalking charge.
Was this the girl whose car got vandalized?
Negative.
It was a different girl?
Correct.
But another girl that was a friend of yours?
I was dating that girl.
You were dating that girl?
Yes.
And her car got vandalized?
Yes, at my house.
It was keyed and spray painted with whore, and did you do that?
No, I didn't even know she was here.
So she was from out of town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was sleeping with a lot of people.
So her car got vandalized, and you don't know anything about it?
Greg and I think the longest we went since we split up was maybe a month or two. And then I'd be on his couch, and I'd find out that he'd be entertaining this one or entertaining that one. And yeah, I'd get upset. And I'd leave his house, and I'd call them. It wasn't just like he was seeing these people, and I was out of the picture. He was playing me. And yes, I would want this female to know that I was still in the picture and that he was doing us both dirty.
But you said you would be loud and rude and...
The one that got the stalking charges, I literally sent her texts. I went to her house that night to speak to her to tell her to stay away from my children. She literally saw me walking up her driveway and fell in her own living room. I walked away, and then him and her broke up just a few weeks after.
Well, I thought you only sent her a text. You said, and then you went by there?
The same night, yes.
Oh, so you sent her a text and went by there?
Yes.
We left that out before.
Yeah.
And she fell down in her living room?
Yes, when she saw me walking up the driveway.
She just fell over?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
I hate it when that happens.
Me too. Yep.
Yeah. She just fell over.
I mean, she didn't fall aside. She kind of like fell straight down. Like
How do you know? You were walking away.
No, when I was walking up, I saw her through the big windows next to the door.
She's watching you out the door, and she
out
just
the window.
did
yes.
the face plant.
Kind of, yeah. I guess she didn't want me to know she was there. I knocked, she didn't answer, so I left.
And she got a restraining order?
6 months later, yes.
Yeah, that was the last time you had any contact with her?
Yes.
There's something that goes on in relationships that you need to learn about. It's called outrageous overshadow.
Okay.
And it happens in relationships a lot. And this would be a good thing for you to learn.
Okay.
And it's a circumstance wherein the behavior of one partner is so noisy, outrageous, and over the top, the other partner gets a free pass for their own inappropriate or dysfunctional behavior.
Very much agreed.
See, you do stuff that's so attention-getting that anything he might do pales in comparison, and you get so much attention that it's like he gets free pass. It's whatever he does. Because
sounds about right.
It's called outrageous overshadow.
Okay.
You think you set yourself up that way?
Yes, I would say that pretty much describes it.
There you learned something. Amanda says that Kathy needs to respect her as a mother, but Kathy says respect is something a mother earns. We'll be right back.
Tomorrow on an all-new Dr. Phil. A teenage runaway.
I will put you right in front of the cops.
Her boyfriend's charged with attempted murder.
Did he attack you?
I'm not going to answer that.
Are you protecting him?
That's tomorrow.
I feel like I've had to act as mother and father because Amanda has not been an adequate parent. I don't think she's been there emotionally for the children.
She yells at the kids, and she has a hard time communicating with the kids, especially when she's angry or they do something that she doesn't like.
My mother-in-law, Kathy, has brainwashed our children. Kathy thinks my children are her children.
Greg is the most important thing to her, and she's more focused on him than anything.
Do you have an anger issue?
Maybe a little bit, yes, but I don't just scream and yell at them for no reason. You know what I mean? I have 2 teenage boys who are just as bold as me. So, I mean, I don't scream and yell at them all the time. Do I yell a lot? Yeah, probably.
Here's a quote from Greg. He says that until she addresses her anger issues, just don't see a future.
Can I tell you when he said that?
I'll say it right now. You have anger issues that you need to deal with. I don't have time for that.
He says he said it to you last week when you threw him out.
I did throw him out because she took our son. I found where they were with the help of another parent.
At the diner.
I walked into the diner. I looked at my son. I said, get up and come with me. I did not speak to her. I did not say anything to her.
Greg gave me permission.
And when I called Greg, he said he had no knowledge of you taking him anywhere. You said, I'm not sure. Mom may have taken him.
When you called me, I said, if he's not there, Mom probably took him to his friend's house.
And the whole time everything was going on with all that, you never mentioned that you had talked to her any time. That didn't come up till we came here, that he said that he talked to her.
What are you so angry about?
What am I so angry about? I'm angry that she thinks that she can remove my children from my home. I'm angry that she badmouths me to my children.
That is not true.
You didn't call me a lying little bitch that can't be trusted to my son?
No.
You never heard that either?
I've heard it, but not in front of the kids.
The kids are the ones that came home and told me.
We don't discuss you, Amanda.
Now, you have said things that are inappropriate.
Thank you.
You have.
Thank you.
I probably
Directly
have.
to the children.
We have all made mistakes in this situation. All of us.
I would admit to that.
But only when he says it. When I say that you do it, you don't admit to it. I'm a liar. But when he just sit here and says, oh, yes, you do, oh, now I'll admit to that.
I mean, what she has said to me personally, I can attest to. I can't attest to what she said when I'm not around.
The children
so I
can,
can't give
and they
you,
tell me.
I can't tell you that because I don't know. That's hearsay, secondhand information. She certainly didn't kidnap our son.
She took him without letting either parent know where he was going. I called you, Greg, do you know where our son is? You didn't say I talked to Mom last night. You didn't say any of that. You assumed that your mom had him because the only way he can get off our property in a vehicle is if one of the three of us takes him. You and I didn't have him.
You know that as well.
Obviously, you guys didn't invent daughter-in-law, mother-in-law problems. I'm going to talk about the 7 biggest mistakes mother-in-laws and daughter-in-laws make after the break, and we'll let you grade your own paper, see how you're doing.
Okay.
If you're going to be in the Los Angeles area and want to watch a live taping of the Dr. Phil Show, call 323-461-PHIL. That's 323-461-7445, or visit drphil.com. Tickets are free, and I hope to see you soon. I said there are mistakes that mother-in-laws make. And there's a lot of research about this. I'm not just making these up. And you don't do them all, but you do some of them.
Probably have some.
Like, mother-in-laws stop by unannounced. Big mistake. They assume their daughter-in-law wants their advice. Big mistake.
Yep.
They have a belief that the mother-son relationship won't change after marriage. Oh, yes, it will.
Sure.
They often put pressure on the daughter-in-law to have children, offering help with disciplining children or housework. Let me show you how to do this better. Trying too hard to be nice, or criticizing your daughter-in-law to your son.
Okay.
Bad mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Daughter-in-laws make mistakes. Being too thin-skinned. Letting things slide at the start. Taking a confrontational stand too quickly. Expecting equal treatment as the son. You're not going to get equal treatment as the son. He's the son. Not showing respect to his mother. This is his mother. Failing to put yourself in her shoes and recognizing, being empathetic to what she's going through. Or criticizing her son to her. Those are the big 7 that each side makes. Now, look, what you need to do is take a step back
Okay.
and support this relationship healing if it can.
Okay.
And whatever the rules of their house are, you need to respect them. And for God's sakes, do not use your children as levers to get back at or hurt her. Because what you do when you do that is you penalize those children. It is so important for children to have extended family in their life. It is so important for those children to feel grandmother love.
Absolutely.
And she should respect the rules and leave messages and get permission. And there is not one thing I can tell you that I would let her watch my grandchildren. Right now, today, I would let her watch my grandchildren, and there's damn sure no reason you should be afraid for her to watch yours. I can tell you that. I will give her my stamp of approval. She can watch your grandchildren. Having trouble with a rebellious teenager in your own home? Go to drphil.com and click Be on the Show, or text Phil to 88500. We'll be right back. Want to know what's coming up on Dr. Phil? Visit our website and subscribe to our email newsletter. You'll get weekly updates, life strategies, and exclusive video that you won't find anywhere else.
Plus, on drphil.com, you can see sneak previews of upcoming shows. Log on today.
To me, I don't think anybody here is to blame for this situation being off track here. I don't think she is a spawn of Satan's snake.
Thank you.
I really don't. I don't think she has a bad intent. I think she is misguided and does not respect boundaries. I don't think that your son has hooked up here with some wild-eyed, bipolar, out-of-control witch. I just don't. I think she has good intent. I just think she has allowed herself to vent a bit often and loudly. And I think that doesn't make her a bad person. It just means that she's making some bad choices. And I think you are playing the, gee, I'm in the middle here, and I'm in a tug of war between my mother and my wife. No, you're not. There's no divided loyalty here. You love your mother 100% your entire life. You should today, you should tomorrow, and you should for the rest of your life. It's your mother. Love her 100%. There's no choice to be made here. There's no choice to be made here. You love your mother 100%. And you can love your wife 100%. It's a different account. You don't love your mother romantically. You love her maternally. Those are different accounts. You can love your mother 100% and not cost you one dime. Him loving her is not at your expense.
I know that.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Okay.
There's a part of you that resents the other woman.
If you say that's true.
I do say that's true, because it is.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that you consciously want to possess him and let him be a surrogate in your life, but your life would be better if Scotty just beamed her up. If she was just not there and he was there with the kids, and you would just, she gets in the way sometimes. Not always, but sometimes.
It would be better if they just had a stable relationship.
Well, we're going to work on that. You two need to decide. We're going to seriously work this out if we can, so we can look at these children and give them an honest, mature answer. You need to figure out why you have such a chip on your shoulder. Because you do, and it has nothing to do with her. It was there before she came along. It was there before he came along. So I'm going to arrange, handpicked, to get you guys some help to work through this marital situation. Give me 90 days. And if at the end of 90 days, the path is not clear to putting this back together, fine. But trust me, when you get a divorce, you don't end your problem, you just change it for a new set. You already know that. Yep. Give me 90 days. You know, I always say I won the in-law lottery. Robin's mom was an inspiration in so many ways. She's a big part of why Robin takes such great care of herself.
She really was. And because of her, I started in my 20s, early 30s, focusing on my health, not just for the outside, but for the inside. I exercised and I ate right, and I wanted to be heart healthy. And also for the outside, I stayed out of the sun, and I really took care of my skin. And